B-25 8Z's first combat mission. On May 12, 1944, B-25J 43-27-537 ship tailcode 8Zulu flew her first mission, taking part in one of the most important operations of the Italian front. The Allies had begun the invasion of Italy in September of 1943 and were quickly pushing north, taking the port city of Naples by October 1st. However, in December of that year, they were stopped dead in their tracks by the Gustav Line. The Gustav Line was a series of elaborate defensive positions spanning from the Tyrrhenian Sea to the Adriatic Sea at the narrowest part of the Italian peninsula. Garrisoned by 15 German divisions, the line consisted of pillboxes, machine gun and artillery positions, and minefields capable of holding up the Allied offensive for months. In March 1944, U.S. Army Air Forces launched Operation Strangle, which aimed to conduct air attacks on German supply and communication lines from the north of the Gustav Line. The hope was this would allow the Allies to break through and continue their drive to Rome. On May 11, 1944, the Allies started the Spring Offensive and attacked the Gustav Line. By the next day, the 488th Bombardment Squadron was tasked to fly a mission to Itri and bomb the crossroads of Highway 7 and northbound Regional Road 82, denying the Germans the ability to move men and supplies to the Gustav Line. The city of Itri, located just 10 miles north of the Gustav Line, was heavily occupied by Germans and was a major supply and communications junction for them. More importantly, Itri had Highway 7 as a direct route to Rome running through it. At 16:28 hours, 12 B-25s took off from the Elysian Aerodrome on the island of Corsica, with 8Zulu flying as number 5 ship in formation and carrying a payload of 8,500 pounds of high-explosive bombs. After an hour and 20-minute flight, the B-25 formation had the city of Itri in their sights. Immediately, the crew started to receive intense flak from around Itri and the nearby city of Fondi, which was reported by the crews to be heavy and deathly accurate. At 17:55 hours, all bombs were dropped, hitting the crossroads and destroying multiple military vehicles. Unfortunately, the number 12 ship in formation, B-25D 43-3628, ship 8 Yankee, took a direct hit in the left engine just as its bombs were dropped. The plane flipped over and went down in flames, and only one parachute was reported to have come out of the rear. The entire crew was later listed as killed in action. At 19:25 hours, the B-25s had arrived back at the Elysian Aerodrome, with 6 of the aircraft being damaged by flak, including 8Zulu. It should be noted that early in the morning of May 13th, the 340th Bomb Group was raided by elements of the German squadron LG-1, aka the Hellbig Flyers. Most of the group planes suffered some damage, with 14 ships being listed as total losses, some that had just arrived and didn't even have their tailcodes painted on. A total of 21 340th Bomb Group men were killed, and later died of their wounds. Prior to this raid, ships like 8Zulu that had arrived in natural metal were not painted. However, the flares dropped by the Luftwaffe made these planes stand out in the dark, and several were destroyed. After this raid, all natural metal B-25s on Corsica would have their upper surfaces painted olive drab, British green, or another green color based on what paint was available, including ship 8Zulu. The Allies continued their push and broke through the Gustav Line on May 16th, and Itri was liberated by the 88th Infantry Division on the 19th. After breaking through the Gustav Line, the Allies quickly pushed north, and Rome was declared an open city by June 3rd, 1944. This video is dedicated to the crew of ship 8 Yankee and their families. Pilot, 2nd Lieutenant Robert E. Gardner. Co-pilot, 2nd Lieutenant David R. Powers. Bombardier, Flight Officer Roy E. Rogers. Engineer, Staff Sergeant Samuel G. Bradley. Radio Operator, Sergeant Lewis H. Schmidt. And Tail Gunner, Private James C. DeLucia. This was his first and only mission. May they rest in peace.